Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Scrap Lift Sunday, where Laura and I are going to scrap lift the lovely, I can never say her name. It is, she is part of the Hip Kit club, and when I found this layout, she used it for autumn vibes, so it was like the autumn collection, and it's Anaki Kramer, I think is how you say her name. But I will link it down below. So I found it in the Facebook group because I absolutely love how simple her layouts are. But I'm going to turn it into my style. If you want the simple side of this layout, go check out Laura over at Laura's channel. And that will be linked down below along with this post and all of that fun stuff. I am still digging into my Christmas stuff. I still got quite a bit to scrapbook. So I am definitely going to be doing the rest of December's stuff and then into January for sure. I'm going to knock these all out because I want to get these done as much as possible and then kill off this year's kit. So let's see what we can do. I am going to use, obviously I am using last year's Vicky Bouton's collection along with a winter collection from Close to My Heart. I am going to use two distress inks. This time is going to be Rustic Wilderness and then Savaged Panetta. And I'm going to do, it's going to go boom, boom, and then boom. In the layout, which I'll link it down up here too, obviously. But in the layout, she has these strips that I am going to, I cut these a little bit smaller because I am going to use my brayer. And we are going to do some mixed media on the background of this. And I am going to do some modeling paste and just some fun things. I did take these out. The tags, I am going to take off the edges. You're going to see that on camera. The photo is, I took out a good friend of mine during the holiday season. I think it was about a couple weeks before Josh got home. We went to Fifth and Finch is what it's called, and they're famous for their charcuterie boards. And let me tell you, this one was to die for. This spot right here was with their homemade bacon jam dip, and it was like the bomb. And then behind here was this apricot dip, and then they had something with their bruschetta that was, oh my gosh. So anyway, I took a photo of it. And that is going to be my holiday, and my title that I'm going to stick right here is going to be Merry Everything and Happy Always. Because I feel like with everything that was going on last year and Josh getting home, that I just couldn't be any more happier. But then it was so stressful that it's kind of a little bit of a pun. So make sure you go check out Laura over at her channel. Make sure you go check down on the Hip Kit. You guys know I use them all the time. I love their stuff. And let's see what I can do with this layout. All right, so I got out one of my corner punches and to make these into tags. Now, I did make these tags a little bit smaller than what was in the photo that we were scrap lifting because of the paint that I wanted to put behind this. Now, I did do this voiceover a day after Christmas, which was the day that this went up. I know Laura's has already been posted, and mine is just going up a day later because I wanted to spend time with my family and kind of go from there and just not be on social media really that much yesterday and just be present in the moment. So I am just a day late, but it's still the same factor. Okay, so now I am making sure that the green gets done. Now, the green is, I know that I've already said it before, but I will tell you again, the green is the Rustic Wilderness, which is the Christmas green that everybody uses, and then the bluish tones, which will match the two pieces that I'm putting right there. It's the Salvage Panetta. That is ready to go there as well. Now, what I'm doing here is that I am just splattering and getting all of those pieces down, because once I put down those stripes, you will see the color come through, and you'll really see it pop. Now, I know that in the sketch that is up above, or I should say the layout, she doesn't have any mixed media, but having a white background is hard as heck for me. It's just too hard. I'm just not a good person to leave stuff white in a sense. But I absolutely love how this one turned out. Now, I was going to do a different type of thread. I was going to do the silver, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I have actual red, white, and green twine. And I was like, because I used the green more and the blue for my background pieces, I pulled in the red for this instead, you know, like for the twine wise. And then the cream color just matches this. Now I get that done, and then I go through the other stuff, and I just make sure that everything is all well taken care of, and just to kind of go through and make sure that all of it is good to go. And then I kind of leave it alone, and then I will go back through it and go from there. Now, make sure that you go check out Laura, and obviously I will link everything down below like I've said before. I am definitely going through all of my layouts yet for Christmas. I'm not quite done, but I'm going to just keep going until I am done. It is what it is, and I absolutely love, you know, that factor. You know, I'll just be through the month of January getting Christmas done. I should be done by to be really honest, I should be done by mid January with everything. It's just that we had that one trip that put a lot more into what we were doing, and then I do have some photos of Josh coming home on the plane and that kind of stuff. So kind of just added those. It all depends on what's going on. Like now this year, I have a Christmas party for my work that got added into it in that regards. So, you know, you never know what happens when you're doing documented series, you know, and what you're going to do for photos and stuff. And I also I will tell you this right now, I have never, ever have done Christmas photos like I've done Santa photos, but this year, for, you know, documenting, I had Santa Claus photos done by a professional photographer, and I was able to get all of those. So, you know, it just all depends. So I've got all of that buffalo plaid to do, which is exciting for next year. But yeah, so it just all depends on what we do. And I'm having a little get together with my ladies, you know, from school that I want to take photos and stuff of, because that documents my little bit of celebration of my grad school being done. When this goes up, I will actually be official. Everything is official. I'm just waiting now for the school to come off of Christmas leave, and they will send over electronically all of the paperwork that needs to get turned into the school, or into where my certification goes to where I have to pay to make sure that I stay current on my license and stuff. That is getting sent over, and then I'll be done. So what I did on the top as I was yip-yapping there, I took the first set of numbers because I've gotten more of this collection in, so I can try to get through some of this. And they had 1 through 25, so I put that all on the top there. And then now I'm going through and adding all these other little bits and bobs to this layout that she has up on top. Now, I decided to do this charcuterie board. I went out with a friend of mine, JP, and it was during the holiday season, like right before, as I think I explained it in my little beginning of this, it was like right before Josh got home. We went out to this particular location, and it's amazing. She's never had a charcuterie board before, and so I wanted to kind of show her like how it is and like what you can do. It's just amazing. I love that kind of stuff. So anyway, that is that. And then I am backing all of this up. This one took me a while because I did a lot of embellishments. Y'all know me in embellishing. I just keep going and going until I should stop. And then I don't stop. I just keep going some more. But it works out wonderful. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. It is free. Hit that like and subscribe button. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do collaborations, design teams, all of that fun stuff. I do have my very first crop coming up that is virtual, that is in my group. That will be linked down below as well. Make sure you come on over there. I can't wait. It's a virtual crop. It's free. Come on over and hang out with me on Facebook if you have it. The still shots are coming up. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.